Hey soccer fans, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into the incredible, the unbelievable, and the downright jaw-dropping moments in soccer history, those one-in-a-million moments that leave you speechless. These are the kinds of plays you have to see to believe, so let's not waste any time and get right into it. Roberto Carlos's physics-defying free kick. We'll kick things off with one of the most unforgettable comebacks in soccer history. Roberto Carlos, known for his powerful free kicks, steps up to take one from a seemingly impossible angle. The wall is set, the goalkeeper is ready, but what happens next defies all logic. Carlos strikes the ball with the outside of his left foot, and it swerves around the wall and into the net. The ball moves in a way that seems to challenge the very laws of physics. The commentator can barely believe what he's seen, exclaiming, "What a goal we have just seen from Roberto Carlos." It's a moment of pure brilliance that has become iconic in the world of soccer. To this day, that free kick is studied, marveled at, and remembered as one of the most incredible goals ever scored. Ronaldinho's moment of magic. Ronaldinho, a player synonymous with flair and creativity, delivered one of his most memorable moments during a high-stakes match. The ball is at his feet, and as defenders close in, he seems to dance through them effortlessly. With a quick shift of his body, Ronaldinho creates just enough space to unleash a shot. The ball arcs beautifully through the air, and before the keeper can react, it's in the back of the net. The crowd erupts, and Ronaldinho's smile lights up the stadium. This wasn't just a goal, it was art in motion, a reminder of why Ronaldinho is considered one of the most entertaining and skilled players the game has ever seen. It's a goal that's replayed countless times, each time reminding us of the sheer joy Ronaldinho brought to the pitch. Newcastle's last-minute heroics. In another unforgettable moment, Newcastle United found themselves on the brink of defeat. The game seemed lost as the clock ticked down, but Newcastle wasn't ready to give up. The ball was played into the box, bouncing around as players from both teams scrambled for control. Suddenly, it fell to a Newcastle player, and with one swift motion, he fired it toward goal. The net rippled, and Newcastle had done it. They had equalized in the dying moments of the game. The roar of the crowd was deafening as fans celebrated what felt like a victory. It was a moment of pure determination, where belief and grit turned what seemed like a lost cause into a triumphant comeback. This is the kind of drama that only soccer can deliver, where a game can change in an instant, leaving everyone in awe. Chicharito's unbelievable goal. And then there's that moment in soccer that defies all logic, Chicharito's bizarre yet brilliant goal for Manchester United. The match was tense, and both teams were battling for control. A cross was whipped into the box, creating a chaotic scramble in front of the goal. As the ball pinballed around, it somehow found its way to Chicharito. Instead of the usual header or volley, Chicharito did something completely unexpected. With defenders closing in and no time to react, he managed to redirect the ball into the net, using his back. Yes, you heard that right, his back. The crowd couldn't believe what they had just witnessed. The ball seemed to almost magically deflect off Chicharito's back and into the goal, leaving everyone, including the commentators, in utter disbelief. Even Chicharito himself looked stunned as he celebrated, as if he couldn't quite believe what had just happened. It was one of those moments that epitomizes the unpredictability of soccer, a freak occurrence that turned into a moment of pure genius. Ronaldo's free kick perfection. Next, we come to Cristiano Ronaldo, a name synonymous with brilliance on the soccer field. During a crucial Champions League match, the stakes couldn't have been higher. The game was tight, and the pressure was on. Ronaldo stepped up to take a free kick from distance, and the stadium fell silent in anticipation. With his trademark stance, he struck the ball with power and precision. It soared through the air, curving past the wall and into the top corner of the net. The goalkeeper didn't even move. He was completely beaten by the sheer perfection of the shot. The crowd erupted in cheers, and Ronaldo was mobbed by his teammates. It was a moment that encapsulated everything that makes Ronaldo one of the greatest players in the history of the game. His ability to deliver in the most crucial moments is what sets him apart, and this free kick was a perfect example of that. The historic Orlando playoff win. Now let's talk about a moment that was both historic and dramatic. The first playoff win in the history of Orlando City SC. The tension was at its peak as Orlando faced a penalty shootout, with Castano stepping up to take the decisive kick. The entire stadium held its breath, knowing that if Castano missed, Orlando would secure their first ever playoff victory. Castano struck the ball, but Orlando's goalkeeper, Gas, made an incredible save, and the stadium erupted into wild celebrations. It seemed like it was all over. Orlando had done it. But just as the celebrations began, confusion spread like wildfire. The referee had blown the whistle and called for a retake, leaving Orlando's victory hanging in the balance once again. But the drama didn't stop there. In a move that shocked everyone, Orlando decided to switch goalkeepers, bringing in Schlegel, a field player who had never been in goal for such a high-pressure moment. It seemed like a last-minute gamble, a joke even. But Schlegel defied all expectations, making a stunning save that sealed Orlando's historic victory. The crowd was in sheer disbelief, and jubilation erupted across the stadium. It was a one-in-a-million moment, one that will be remembered forever in the annals of soccer history. Ronaldo's stunning goal. In a match where the stakes were high, Ronaldo did what he does best. He produced magic. He received the ball, and with a flick of his boot, he launched a shot from an incredible distance. The ball soared through the air, and before anyone could react, it was in the back of the net. It wasn't just a goal, it was a masterpiece. The commentators could hardly believe their eyes, exclaiming how Ronaldo should try from 40 meters more often if this is the result. This goal wasn't just about the distance. It was the power, the precision, and the audacity to even attempt it. It's moments like these that remind us why Ronaldo is one of the greatest players of all time. Ibrahimovic's unbelievable bicycle kick. Speaking of audacity, let's talk about Zlatan Ibrahimovic and his penchant for doing the impossible. We've all seen bicycle kicks before, but what Zlatan did in a 2012 match against England was on a completely different level. From 30 yards out, in a position where most players wouldn't even attempt a shot, Zlatan executed a bicycle kick that left everyone watching in utter disbelief. The sheer power and control needed to pull off such a goal from that distance are mind-blowing. As the ball rocketed past the goalkeeper and into the back of the net, the stadium was left in awe. The commentators struggled to find words to describe what they had just witnessed. This wasn't just a goal. It was a statement, a declaration that Zlatan is a player who lives for the spectacular. This goal has since gone down in history as one of the most exceptional moments in soccer, a true one in a million event that only someone like Zlatan could produce. It's a moment that will be replayed for years to come, a shining example of the beauty and unpredictability of soccer. A save for the ages. And now let's rewind to one of the most dramatic penalty shootouts ever. Orlando was on the verge of making history, but in a shocking twist, the game wasn't over after the first penalty save. The referee ordered a retake, and Orlando's hopes were in jeopardy again. This time, they brought on Schlegel, a field player turned goalkeeper for the shootout. What happened next was pure magic. Schlegel saved the penalty, securing Orlando's historic win. The crowd went wild, and fans couldn't believe what they had just witnessed. It's moments like these that remind us why we love this game, because in soccer, anything can happen. And there you have it, some of the most incredible, one-in-a-million moments in soccer history. These are the plays that make this sport so special, the moments we live for as fans. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an upload. Let us know in the comments which moment was your favorite, and as always, thanks for watching. See you next time.